Good morning. Good evening. Hope everybody's doing fine and dandy today. Living life like a rock star. And if you're not living like a rock star, why not? Hey, Doug, I figured I'll just come out, have a show, see if anybody comes on. If not, that's okay. Try. Hope you're doing good up in Chiang Mai area. I am doing fine. Got my destination almost fixed. Talked to my visa lady down the street. She gave me some good information. Again, always talk to people. If you don't know or if you're uncertain, ask somebody else, and maybe they have a better opinion or a better solution. But again, try, try, and see what works for you. Again, yesterday I had a good show. Um, had a good dinner. Yeah, over at my favorite mom and pops. I like to support local merchants here in town. And yeah, my neighbor down the hall, he is an Arab, and he's seen me at the restaurant before. He's seen me here, and he's around maybe around 40, 45 ish. No gray hair, and he asked if he could sit down with me because he wanted to eat. There was other empty places, but nobody likes to eat alone. Nobody wants to eat alone. And I told him that I got company coming, but he's more than welcome to join us. And then he sat down. He asked me if I drink, and I said, "Well, I drink occasionally." And he had me do. I mean, he would talk about beer, and I said, "I any kind of beer is fine with me as long as it's cold." I'm not Australian. Australian people like warm beer, from what I understand. How you doing, Doug? Everything is good. I'm glad. And he sat down, and I was already eating, and he ordered. I think it was like what do you call it? It's kebab, but it had a wrap, like one of those pita bread. It was mine was very delicious, and I expect that his was very delicious. And I had a wrap, a kebab, and I had like steak fries that it came with a gyro. Well, yeah, more or less, yeah. And man, it was very good. It had vegetables in it, like cucumbers, cabbage, onions. This one was all sautéed in like a vinegary white sauce. I had lamb. I think he might have had lamb too. His accent was or is kind of strong. Again, he's Arabic Arabic Arab. I don't know, but anyway, I think he's from Egypt. And we were just talking, and he came back with some beers, the big leader kind, and he said my wife don't like me drinking. I don't know if he meant alone or drinking, period. So again, I had an excellent time. I made a YouTube short about that yesterday after my time with him. He left today, matter of fact. I didn't ask him where was his next destination. He was just telling me that he's leaving around noontime. He's checking out of here. We got Chris in the house. It is food, we know. But yeah, I had an excellent time. Again, don't be afraid to talk to people. Don't be afraid to meet new people. And yeah, he took my WhatsApp phone number. He took I gave him my YouTube address, and I gave him my Facebook address. Again, you never know who you're gonna meet. If anybody. I met a whole bunch of good people here in town and abroad. So again, yeah, you guys, I had an excellent time. Well, matter of fact, I met what was it? Maybe 4 days ago, I met father and son, and from Vancouver, and that turned out to be a very good evening. Same restaurant, because her food, the lady's food is so good that she has a lot of Westerners coming in, and Thai, not many Indian, but we got so many different kinds of people visiting this beautiful city, and I just had a great time. I think Big E told me that it's good to meet new people. And again, Big E's usually 99% correct. And again, he traveled so many places. Same with Doug. Both of these people are seasoned travelers. So again, it's good. Like when you listen to people, you find out what's going on, how are things going on, and everything. And these kind of people, same with Don C. These kind of people know a lot, and it's very good to listen to these people. Again, it's free. People can tell you what to do, what not to do, and a lot of these good people been here or been around, so they usually know what they're talking. I mean, like Doug traveled all over these different countries that have oil. He's in the oil business, so he has a lot of good experience in traveling. and Big E is another person that has. We got Bruce in the house. Big E is another person that is a worldly traveler. So again, it's very good to have people that know what they're talking about, because they have a lot of knowledge with them. We have quite a bit of people watching tonight right now, and I just started. I think we got Bruce Davis. Hello, Bruce. We got Chris in the house. Yeah, you guys, it's very good. And about living, do people in foreign countries, do they treat you good or do they treat you like a local? I think it depends on how you act around them. If you show them your true face, again, people bring their bad attitude with them when they come on vacation, especially if they've been here for like a month or so. At the beginning, people act very nice at the beginning, but after a while, they get relaxed and they start showing their true colors. So again, do people treat you good when you're on vacation? Or do they treat you like a rock star? My daughters, they always get treated like a rock star when they go to the malls, when they go out. Even today, they get treated very well. And now they are in Australia. So again, it depends on your attitude. It depends on how you show yourself. If you act like a weak person, they will treat you like a weak person. If you show yourself as a strong person, they will treat you as the same. I'm sure Big E's kids and him, they get treated like a rock star wherever they go. I know for a fact we've been out, Big E and we've been out to the Irish bar over in Chiang Mai. We've been to other places, and I see people catering to Big E and his kids, and his lovely wife. So yes, people do treat you very good when you're on vacation. I get treated very good, even though I'm here right now. You'll be surprised how much people go out of their way to accommodate you. You'll be very surprised how much people will treat you. So yes, people do treat you very, very well. Not because they have to, not because they expect a tip. But again, a lot of Asian countries, they go out of their way to accommodate you. I remember when I was in Vietnam, Captain Billy Jack and we would usually eat at the same place all the time. And the people that work in the cafe, they would see us coming, they automatically get up and go to because they're like they're limited on how much beer they have, and they see us and they go over to the mom and pop store across the street and pick up a case of the beer that I like to drink, that we like to drink. So again, yes, people treat you very, very well. They are very, very accommodating. Matter of fact, there's a real good hamburger place in where we were. I think it's called the Burgermeister. And they treated us very good. Yeah, like I said, a lot of people, they will go out of their way to make you feel comfortable, make you feel good. One time I was there's a pizza parlor, and the host was outside. I was trying to use my ATM over there, my card, and she seen me. She seen me trying to use my card, and she called me over, and she told me that this place right here I think it was called a Big C, but it was a little store, but it wasn't the Big C. She told me that a lot of people are having problems with that ATM. And I said, well, I wanted to get some money out. I wanted to see how much money I have. And she said, I can find out on my cash register. And I said, well, that's good because I wanted to eat and have a drink, have a beer. And she told me to come in. She did the price of I had a local beer. She did the price and my card worked. I was happy. And yes, again, people go out of their way to help you. So again, you guys, well, again, I know like Bruce, Doug, Don C, Mick Fisher. I know these people. I spent a couple of weeks with Doug and his beautiful wife, and I seen them when we go out, and we go to a lot of these mom and pop places, and the people come in. They know who he is. They talk to him. Matter of fact, when Doug and I and his wife, we were out to an American barbecue place. They have a big American flag there. The owner is Thai, but I believe he's American Thai. And the waitresses were very nice to us. I think Doug and his wife was trying to hook me up with one of the waitresses. But yes, you guys, if you act very nice, you be very polite, not being how do you say it? Not being very demanding. People don't like people acting demanding. Does rainy season finish? You know, Kim, you would have to ask Doug. Hey, Doug, when did rainy season finish here? It rained out last night. Off and on, off and on, off and on. It's supposed to be rainy all week, but you really can't depend on the forecast, the weatherman. But does rainy season finish the end of July? Again, I really can't answer that question. But I think Bruce David, I'm not Bruce, but Doug could answer that question. What did Chris? I'm sorry, Chris. Yes. Okay. But does it matter the whole country or different areas? Do they all have the same season, or do different areas have different, like, prolonged weather? Again, I can't answer that question. Chris said yes. Usually yes, Kim, or early August. But when does low season end? When does it officially end? Yeah, I did ask. I did ask my visa people today. She's very, very nice to me. They treat me, even the drivers accommodate me when we're traveling. So yes, you guys, people do treat you like a rock star. People go out of their way. Even when I was in the Philippines, my daughters got VIP treatment. I got VIP treatment. But again, if you act like a schmuck, like I'm better than you, again, people are gonna not race to you when you come in. They're not gonna try to be nice host or hostess and everything. So yes, Yes, people do treat you very, 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 very nice. Yes. Yeah, I had a great time with Doug and his wife. Doug has a beautiful, beautiful compound up on the hillside. And yeah, he got a very nice, very, very nice place. I enjoyed myself hanging with them. And yeah, I had a good time. So again, thank you, Doug, for hosting me when I was there. Had a good time. Big Kev, if you treat them with respect, yes, exactly, Doug. I mean, exactly, Bruce. Respect goes a long ways. I am in Angeles. Ah, hold on. Next month. Okay, okay, okay. Very nice and friendly. Yeah, yeah. Well, I've been to Iloilo. I've been there for a long time. I've been to Bacolod for a long time. I know about Manila area. I love Tagaytay. Tagaytay for me is one of my best. But see, 20 years ago when I was there, it was Tagaytay was very nice. Now they paved it. They took down the Nipa huts. They built cement, um, like little mini malls, with people selling their merchandise there. So yes, it has changed. I like the old Tagaytay, just like I like the old Boracay. But yeah, I enjoyed my stay when I was in the Philippines. Very, very good place, very nice place. But now I understand that the prices has went up skyrocketedly. Yeah, like I said, I enjoyed myself with Doug. He's very, very, very cool person. And he got to bar in his place. Again, his place is built like a 5-star bed and breakfast. He got upstairs. He got a giant loft, and he got like two big bathrooms. He got one, two, three, 4 bedrooms upstairs. I mean, it is a very, very, very nice. It has a giant wall around it, a nice electric gate. So yeah, it's very nice, you guys. Doug Doug has put a lot of time and money into his um, estate. And again, I take off my hat because they were very, very nice and kind to me. Yeah, they're all. So, Bruce, when are you going to plan on coming up? Let me put the link out if anybody want to come up and hang out with us. You guys are always welcome. There we go. Yeah, you guys. Eat, drink, and be merry. Have a good time. When I say eat, drink, and be merry, I don't mean by being an asshole when you're out in public. I don't mean you dogging your country. You're dogging the host country. I'm talking about when you go there, try out the food. Try out all not the Western food. We can get Western food anywhere. I'm talking about going out and having a good meal with friends, with new friends, and meet new people. So eat, drink. You don't. It doesn't have to be alcohol. You know, you don't have to be shit-faced drunk and doing stupid things. No, I'm talking about going out. Doug and his wife. We went out and had many drinks, and we had many good times together. Same with Big E and his family. Nobody got shit-faced drunk and acting like an idiot. So yeah, you guys, always go out and look for a good time. Don't be, oh, I'm shy. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. I hope to go in November. Good for you, my friend. Good for you. Make sure you have your passport, or you already ordered. It takes around 3 months for you to get your passport. On your passport, Bruce, get the big book. Don't get the little book. Spend the extra money and buy multiple, like 50 pages. Okay, 50, 60 pages. I ordered a 60-page passport book, and they only gave me 20. So I'm kind of pissed about that because they never gave me back my change. They just, I don't know. But yeah, you guys, order the big book, the big passport book, the biggest you can get. I got my passport already. Good for you, my friend. Good for you. I already been to the Philippines back. I'm just here helping my. Good for you. You know, again, Captain Billy Jack is taking care of his father very well. Steve Havoc Master took the responsibility on helping his father. So yes, there's you guys are a lot of good people out there taking care of your parents and your family members and everything. Some people wouldn't even give a smack about, you know, they'll probably say it's not my problem. But again, good for you, Bruce. Yes, Kevin, yes. Respect is a double-edged sword. You know, you got to give respect to get respect. You just can't go to a place and expect people to treat you like a rock star. Some people might argue with that, like it's their God-given right. But no, go out, have a good time, but don't go overboard. A lot of Westerners, they are over, especially when they drink. They forget that they are on vacation and they bring their bad habits with them. So again, try not to overindulge yourself. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. There. Have you? Not yet. Not yet. But I am looking. I am looking, and I'm looking at airfare, and I'm looking at accommodations. I'm not looking at the most expensive 5-star places. So yes, I am looking. Yeah, good for you. Thank you, my friend. But yes, you guys, always look to see where it's affordable for you. Okay, I am no Ricky Drummer. I am no Big E. I am no Mick Fisher that can afford 5-star lifestyle. I'd like to be Ricky Drummer and have beautiful women and gourmet food and 5-star accommodations. But I have a budget, and I realize I have a budget, and I have to live within my means. Here in Pattaya, it is expensive. Up in Chiang Mai, where Doug and his lovely wife resign at, it's cheaper. I think it's cheaper up north compared to down here. Kevin, you are living large. You know, I am comfortable. I'm not living large. but 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 there are good people out there that will accommodate you. You're in the bullpen.
What are you talking about, Kevin? 5-star. What does that mean?
Well, some people live a lifestyle. You know, sometimes like I don't have the money to live a to be in a 5-star hotel, to be in a 5-star restaurant and go hog wild. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but listen, you're pretending because you're already there. You're already living the lifestyle that other people are jealous of. So let's not fucking degrade that. You're already doing it.
Well, go ahead.
No, let's be fair. You're already doing it, Kevin.
Well, in my eyes, I'm killing it. In my eyes, I've been here for over a little bit over a year, and I am having a good time. So yes, I have achieved my goal.
Do you know why you're killing it? Do you know why?
Tell me why.
Because you're doing it. That's why.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, listen,
I appreciate the
listen,
acknowledgement.
Kevin, you know as well as I do, all right? The amount of fucking basement dwellers in the chat that wish that they could do what you're doing. So don't ever put yourself down, sir. You're absolutely killing it.
Yeah, you're definitely right. I did when I was in the U.S. I told everybody when I'm gonna come, and I met my time, and I came here pretty much the same time when I predicted it a couple of years ago before everything happened. I told everybody I want to be here at a certain date, and I met it. So I thought that was kind of good.
Yeah, but you met the date. You know what I mean? You've done it.
Yeah.
So for all those fucking, I'm just saying for all those fucking pathetic idiots that assumed that it was all dribble, you're doing it. You're killing it. Now,
I agree with that.
Well, look, if it's just you and me talking, let's be clear. Living in Southeast Asia is not fucking perfection. It's just not.
No.
But it meets a criteria. And the criteria, if you tick a number of boxes, you're all good.
Yeah. Kind of like a checklist. I did that. I did that. I did that. Time to
Exactly.
go.
Yep. Exactly. And you know what the checklist involves? It involves a whole bunch of people that cannot do it. For whatever reason, they can't do it. But you did.
Well, again, you need to have motivation.
You bet you're laughing. You need motivation.
Yeah.
So what I don't understand, because I don't get me wrong, I'm just not up to date with things.
So
There's
it's
obviously a
definitely
reason
good
you're
to
not in the
have.
Philippines, but I don't know the reason. And that's, you've probably said it 100 times. I don't know. It's just that I don't know that reason.
Well, again, my daughters, they all live in Australia now. So I got really no reason to go back because my daughters aren't there. I understand that the prices have skyrocketed from people on YouTube, from Big E, and people talking. So again, I have
Yeah,
other
yeah.
places here.
Yeah, no, you're right. Fuck. I can't believe how if we went 5 years ago, everything's half price. But now,
Yeah.
so I agree, you're right. The prices have absolutely, but the people haven't changed. The people are still the same.
No,
I mean, the local people,
just the
obviously.
politics. Yeah. Are you still in the Philippines? Yeah.
I've been back to Australia now
Okay.
because I have a property I need to sell and I need to prepare for that. I've been doing it for a few months now.
Well, good for you.
But my home is in the Philippines, obviously.
Yeah, you've been there for quite a while, from what I noticed.
Yeah,
Since
sure.
we've been
Yeah,
talking and stuff.
I've been there for, man. I've been there since before the pandemic.
Yeah, yeah.
That was an experience. Let me tell you.
From what I understand, man, it was pretty grim, especially for the people trying to fly into it, and then you had to be quarantined and everything. That part didn't sound very fun. And you had
No,
to
no, no,
pay for it.
no, 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 no. Jeez, you haven't talked to anybody. Let me explain. When I was there, if I walked in the street, there would be guys from the Bronco that would berate me. Now, when they berate me, obviously they're not speaking English, so I have no fucking idea what they're talking about.
Yeah.
But lucky obviously my girl would let me know. And at that time, we're talking about 2020. The Filipinos believed the media, and the media said that it was foreigners that brought in this disgusting disease. So if you were a foreigner in the Philippines at that time, you were considered a fucking leper.
Wow.
So I can't even explain. I'd have all these strangers coming up to me, yelling and screaming, and obviously I don't understand what they're saying. And they'd be telling me to fuck off back inside the house because you brought this disgusting fucking COVID to our country.
The plague.
It was insane. It was. I can't even begin to tell you. Anyway, that was then. This is now. Once it took about 18 months for everything to lift. Actually, it took about. It's maybe closer to fucking 2 years, 2.5 years. Because if you went to for example, if I went to pay the internet, you'd have to sign in. You'd have to give your name, address, fucking blah blah blah, and then you'd have to cough into this fucking little cup, which meant nothing. It meant nothing, right? It was a cup that every fucking body coughed into. So how would you know what's what? But whatever. Those were the stupid things that they insisted that people do. It was crazy.
Wow.
What's going on, Big Kevin? What's up, Grammy?
Hey, my friend. I'm just having a good time, man. Just doing good. Tell you the truth. I mean, in my eyes, I'm doing good. Just kicking back and enjoying today's Friday night and just having a good time.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, Kevin, in all seriousness, whose eyes are you looking through? Because, of course, you're looking through your own eyes.
My eyes.
Exactly.
But yeah, just try not to listen to negative people that has nothing but negativity, and those are the kind of people you want to stay away from because they're not helping you at all.
I mean, there's nothing. There's really nothing I can say to either one of you guys because you guys have already been there and back already to there. All right. Big Kevin, when I first met you, you had been already, to the Philippines and all that. So there's not much really I can say, man. Like, I got treated good. I was, I treat people with respect as long as you give it back. But, I mean, that's just, you should just be a good person.
Correct.
Yeah, but if you're talking about respect is never given. I mean, that's a fallacy. Respect is earned. Well, it's always earned. All right. So if you're a good person, people respect you, and they respect you because you're a good person. They don't respect you just because you exist.
Right. No, you're right. You're right, Grammy. I mean, as long that's just how myself is just to be respectful. It's not my country. Just be a decent guy. Like that's all you got to be. You don't have to be a complete asshole to people. You're going to get treated like that, or you'll just end up messing with the wrong person, and
I've known Kevin for a very long time.
Yeah, I know you have.
It's online, obviously, but I've known Kevin for a very, very long time. Yeah. I don't recall any time whatsoever that man has ever been disrespectful to me. I don't recall any time ever.
Right. He's never been he's always been good to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know how long, but I've known both of you guys for quite a while.
Are you saying we're old?
No, we're all getting old. I'm getting old. What the hell? We all get old. I mean, I'm just saying we've known each other online for a while, but I know that you and Kevin, it's an online thing, but I mean, look, you're doing what you do, Grammy. I'm sure you've met people when you've traveled. Big Kevin, obviously is meeting his people that he's met, online, his true friends.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting people out there.
Oh. Come on, Kev, you know as well as I do. There's a bunch of, let's say, varied individuals.
Oh yeah, definitely that. I mean, some people you just want to walk right past and don't stop and talk to them. Just keep going. But then there's a whole bunch of other people you want to have a drink with.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, you know what? You just said it. That's absolutely correct.
Yeah.
And let me just add, at the end of the day, does it fucking matter? Does it matter where they come from? Because it really doesn't. A good person is a good person regardless. And that's what I found. I know there's a lot of for example, there's a lot of anti-American shit. But I know a bunch of fucking Yankee guys that are really good dudes. Really, really good dudes. Honest and genuine people. Is there some shit amongst them? Of course. But there's shit amongst everybody. And that's just how it is. It's up to you to sort out. It's up to you to sort out the wheat from the chaff.
I believe so. But again, just mind your own business, have a good time, and don't worry about who is doing what, who is screwing who is eating different kinds of food. It's nobody's business.
Absolutely,
that's right.
I mean, in all seriousness, why should I care what other people are doing with their fucking dick? That's on them.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with me.
Right. Or the ones that
everybody has their own lifestyle.
You always hear about this person is doing this with that, or this person's drinking too much. Like, who cares, man? Like, that's their life. Like, if it's not affecting yours, don't worry about it.
Well, I mean, to be fair,
I don't care. I don't care what somebody does, Grammy. I really don't. And I'm not here to be like a smart ass. I really don't. It's none of my business. I just want to move forward. That's it.
Bruce, should I call you Brucey?
And you just call me Bruce. How about that? Or whatever. We can call me whatever. I don't care.
So why don't you call me Graham?
Okay, Graham.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Anyway, getting back to it. Yeah, right. You don't care about what people do with their own fucking dick. That's their own preference. You can you have an opinion? Or I think you can.
Or how much food they're putting in their mouth.
Oh, Kevin. Oh man, I think you know.
It don't matter how much cigarettes you're smoking or how much, if you're going out with a married woman, it's not my business. I don't care.
Oh.
As long as you're not doing that.
Yeah. Well, wait. As long as you're not seeing the same woman. I mean, that somebody else is seeing. I mean.
Well,
listen, you're different. You're different.
Well, hang on. Hang on a minute. It doesn't stop you from having an opinion.
You can have an opinion. We all have opinions. We all have opinions, Graham. So you have a right to that opinion, and personally,
but you don't.
I would rather
have
somebody
push it on other people.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that's where people differ, because some people feel that they should have an opinion about this or that, whatever. Other people think, nah, you should keep to yourself and not bother with that. Everybody's bloody different, and that's kind of the beauty of the world, is that everybody is different.
Yeah.
It's not that fucking big a deal. So if you go down the road and you're having a beer with a few blokes, and one guy has he's fucking 59 and his girl's 21, you can have an opinion. Doesn't mean you're right. It just means you have an opinion.
So Graham, when I was when I was coming back, I was coming back here to help my dad. This older, what is it? They were from Taiwan, older couple that was going to Seattle. Anyways, the man and the lady both said is to always just be kind to people. That's literally all they said to me. Just be kind to people and do not get yourself involved in anybody's business. Literally, just stay out, be kind and friendly. That was like basically the whole thing. That was, we talked a couple of times. That was it. But literally, that's what the man and the lady said, and they were probably, I don't know, in their late 70s, almost 80.
Oh, okay. So they've been around.
Yeah, just they were just some friendly people, but they literally just said just to be kind and stay out of people's business.
Yeah, that's definitely golden information. But there's a lot of people that can't live that way. They need to be in the like, shame on you and do this because I said it. But can you get a light? Can I have a light? I need to make another cigarette. There's a lot of people out there giving advice, but they don't want people to criticize their lifestyle.
Well, that depends on where you come from. That completely depends on where you come from. All right. Can you imagine, for example, if you talk about an 80-year-old, all right, in 1945 or 1950, for example, if they were a whore, but they survived and they're still alive today, does that mean that you should take their advice?
Well, that's a good question, but you got to have enough common sense to follow or disagree or agree or have no comment.
Exactly. So all this bullshit is not about
everybody
age.
should have their own free will.
It's not about age, but it's people have been through stuff. People are only given advice. I mean, there's nothing wrong with giving advice. It's on the person if they want to take it. If you don't want to take it, don't take it. That's on you. All right. It's just like Kevin was talking about people that, what do they do? I'll tell you what they do in the United States with their parents when they get old. They ship them off to some place, to a nursing home, and just say, see you later, and forget about them. I'm sorry, I can't do that. It's not raised like that.
Well, Bruce, who taught them how to do that?
Well, I guess that's again, that's their choice if that's what they want to do. I'm just saying that's not what I do.
You didn't answer the question. Who taught them how to do that?
I don't know. I don't know who told them.
Like being a good parent or a good son.
All I'm saying is it to me, whoever told them or whatever they did it, that is, they have a reason for it, right? But I'm just saying,
Bruce,
you don't just.
Did you hear what Kevin said?
No, I didn't hear. I'm sorry, Kevin.
That's all right.
Kevin said, "Who taught them how to be a good parent?"
Who told them how to be a good parent?
You see how these issues are multi-generational, and that's a fact. They're multi-generation. Whatever people think today, it doesn't come from their parents. It comes from their grandparents. It comes from their great-grandparents. So when people say, I don't give a fuck, and then it reverberates down through the generations. Well, obviously, at the end of the generation, they don't give a fuck, and they can't be blamed for that because that's what they were shown. That's what they were taught.
That was your environment that you lived in. Fuck you
Exactly.
attitude.
So when you say, oh, it's American way, we just ship them over, blah, blah, blah. Well, duh. That's because the American people have been doing that for generations.
Right.
It's obvious. It's incredibly obvious. So how do we fix it? How do we change that? It only takes one generation to change. It only takes one generation to change the past. It only takes one generation. As soon as one generation says, hey, hang on, we ain't going to do this, we're going to change it, we're going to do something different, then it changes. It's very simple. Maybe I'm talking too deep, sorry.
No. But again, you just got to lead by example.
No, you just got me something too. Like literally, like I was literally just spitting out some stuff that was literally kind of just, it's nonsense. And you think about it, and you're right. Where does it come from? It comes from what they've learned. You're right. You're absolutely right.
You're spitting out some dribble that somebody else told you. That's what you're spitting out. I know it's tough. I know it's hard to catch. But when you take a deep breath and you have a bit of a think, you go, fuck me, I was lied to.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know what? Throughout the Western world, we were all fucking lied to in one way or another.
Right. Yeah.
So the point is, what are we going to do?
Well, we can also, change that too. Like you said, you can change that cycle.
Absolutely. One generation can fucking change the whole deal.
So, Graham, when is your next trip back to the Philippines? After you take care of your business.
Good question.
All right.
Good question, mate. I'm back in Australia.
Yeah.
I've got some property I've got to organise. I've been away from that property for more than 5 years because I was in the Philippines, and it needs a little bit more maintenance than what I originally thought. Now, when it comes to property maintenance, there's two choices. You can do it yourself, which is an absolute fucking cunt to do, or you can pay somebody. And when you pay somebody, that costs you a fucking absolutely fortune. So, and because I'm a tight bastard, I don't like paying. I just don't. So I've been based in one state, in one side of the country, and I've been prepping a property on the other side of the country. So anyway, it's taken a bit longer than what I originally thought. And sometimes that's tough titties,
Okay.
That's how it is. But yeah, I want to cash in. I want to cash in a property that I've had for a long time, and I want to use those resources for another property in a different place. Because only an idiot would fucking sell something and then jump overseas and hope the fuck that figure would last him. Because sometimes people live longer than what they expect.
Sure.
So the smart thing, in my opinion, it's just my opinion, but the smart thing is that you make sure that you reinvest. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm just saying that's what suits me.
Yeah. Are you like a handyman, like making repairs? Is it easy? Are you knowledgeable about that kind of stuff, or do you have to look it up on YouTube to understand what's going on?
Look, for the record, Kev, I'm a fucking master mason, and I work.
Oh, good.
I work 38 years in that, in the construction industry. So I kind of have an idea.
There you go. My next door neighbor, he was a brick mason, up in Alaska. So yeah, I know what you're talking about, boy. Yeah, he knows how to do all kinds of walls and everything about with when it comes to bricks. So wow,
Well,
that's cool.
Look, Kev, I'm going to take the opportunity. If we call a spade, anybody that has anything to do with bricks, he's a fucking flogger. He didn't go to work and check into a fucking aircon office and work 7.6 hours and then fuck off home. He was a worker. He's a real worker.
Uh-huh.
He worked his ass off. And he didn't work his ass off for a day or a week or a month. He worked his ass off for fucking decades.
Sure.
That's a big deal. In my view, because I was there, I feel that's a big deal.
Yeah, you're correct.
So to take it a step further, if one of those dudes was smart enough to collect a little bit of money here and there and scrimp and save, and maybe he bought a bit of property, maybe he invested in some stock over his lifetime, mate, if he's at the other end and he's, you know what I mean, he's cashing in, fucking good luck to him. Absolutely good luck to him.
Instead of pissing it off.
Exactly. That's why I retired at 40.
Good for you. How long ago was that?
What a question! What a question to ask.
Well, because he said he retired at 40, and I go, wow, that's cool. Yeah. But what 20 years ago, 15 years ago, 10 years ago?
Graham's living the life, just like you.
Kevin, I reckon if I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
I got no reason not to believe you. You know, I mean. But like I said, I'm glad that you're lucky enough to do that, to walk away and still be have money in the bank and everything. So that means you invested or you did it wisely.
So the thing about retirement is that, sometimes the question comes up, do you really retire? Because you can finish your 9 to 5. I've finished my 9. Look, okay, I'm going to give you a couple of. Fuck, I should. No, fuck it, I'll do it.
You finish your 9 to 5 job.
I retired 9 to 5 in 2001.
Okay.
However, I had deals going in, well, mainly, stocks and property. So you can't not be involved.
Yeah.
So people think retirement means, you buy a fucking sailboat and you fuck off. That's not retirement. That's really not. You still have to be involved in what's going on, because if you don't, you're going to lose everything. You're just going to lose it. So I may have retired on 95, 9 to 5 in 2001.
Yeah.
However, I had to keep on investing. I had to keep on being involved, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. So in other words, you didn't go inside your house, close the curtains, and peeking outside like a hermit.
No, because eventually I'd lose that house. I mean,
Sure.
that's crazy. It's a crazy way to think. You can't do that.
Born in 1961. I was born in 62.
You see how close that is?
Yeah. That's good.
Kevin,
What
when you
part of
Kevin, when you and I were
what
13,
part of the Philippines you lived in?
Kevin, when you and I were 13, the time we were born was a big deal.
Uh-huh.
But once we get older, it really doesn't matter.
Sure.
So I'll take the lead, and you're correct. I'll take the lead, but fuck me, it's not much of a lead.
No, but as long as you can enjoy life and reap the benefits, that's always good.
Well, oh jeez, I think I'm talking too much, but my father was a World War II vet,
Okay.
and he pushed it. He absolutely, when I was a kid, man, he pushed it. You need to do two things. You need to work and you need to save.
Sure.
When I was 13 years old, I was walking around the streets with a fucking cart that my father built, and I was collecting fucking glass bottles
Sure.
for recycling.
Okay.
So almost every weekend, and maybe 4 days out of 5 during the week, I was pushing that fucking cart trying to collect fucking glass bottles for a few dollars, and it was really pennies. It was nothing. But the old man made me open a bank account, and every brass raspberry that I got, he made sure that I saved it. I didn't spend a fucking cent.
So he taught you responsibility.
Exactly. Basically that's what I'm saying. Yeah. And I get it. Not everybody's the same. Not everybody has the same background. But that was mine.
Cool.
You're making me think about shit that happened a long time ago.
The hardest generation of people, man. The greatest era, they say. World War II veterans.
Big baby boomers.
Yep.
Well,
people like people that worked and saved. People that worked and saved. They did their job and came home and fed their families. So.
I'll tell you one more thing, Bruce. All right. You can, my man was involved in the New Guinea campaign. You can look that up at some other time. But he said to me, if the shit hits the fan, hit the bush. Piss off. Don't sign up. Don't sign up. Run off.
Don't sign up and run off. Oh.
Now why would a dude that was fucking, you know what I mean? He spent 4 or 5 years in fucking World War II. Why would he say that to me?
I mean, I don't know. Probably, I don't know. It could be, don't sign up because I don't know. I don't know if the money, it depends. There could be lots of reasons. I don't know. Don't want you to die. It's maybe the military could be too tough for for people. I don't know. I mean, literally, just stay away from the action. Go work. Go get a job. Like you were saying, go get a job. Save your money. And so you can survive later in life. I don't know. I don't have a right answer for for everything. I don't know. My dad served.
His answer was simple, and that was because I asked him. He said it to me in the early 70s, and then in the late 80s, I asked him about it before he died. And he said to me, well, if you die, what's the point? Fucking unbelievably simple. Unbelievably simple. See, we live in a time when everybody wants to be complicated. And life ain't that fucking complicated. It's just not.
Oh.
Maybe that doesn't make sense. I don't know.
I got much respect for the older people. I mean, I remember when I was 16 and I met a guy that my real mother at the time, her friend was taking care of. It was, it wasn't her father. No, just she was somebody that was paid, I guess, by the state to come and literally just listening to stories, rather if they're true or not. It doesn't matter. To me, it was, how this guy grew up as a kid, and then we look at stuff today. It's there's no comparison, man. There's no comparison, because when people grew up in a World War II or before, all right, what I heard stories from my grandmother here, Depression days, during the Depression times. They didn't have sugar. They didn't have things for their oatmeal that people today, I don't like this. I got to go get me some sugar. You know what I mean? Or I got to buy instant that has sugar in it already. There wasn't choices, man.
Yeah, today was spoiled. Back then, everything was like a luxury.
We were sitting outside, Kevin, literally on the deck here at the house, my house here. And my grandmother was basically trying to say it in a nice, polite way, is that you kids are spoiled, but she didn't say it in a rude way, but she just said basically how they grew up and what the difficulties were back in those days. And I don't think the little kids really could understand that we're here because they were just too young. But the kids that were teenagers, if that just went in one ear and out the other ear, well, that's what probably majority of them kids would do here. That's what happens. But just listening to that, and we complain much, but what about them? They could have complained a hell of a lot more than what we do today.
Sure.
What's the point?
But you don't hear that. You don't hear that in people like that.
Yeah, but what's the point? What's the point of them complaining?
There is no. They dealt with the issue, and if just like any of us, if we can deal with stuff, it doesn't matter who it is, any one of us here, if you can deal with a problem, you then you deal with it. If you can't, listen, I've had my problems dealing with stuff. I've had to learn. That's the way life is. You have to learn, and you can't keep making the same stupid mistakes over and over.
That's correct.
But I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. I've literally done that. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I have. I've screwed up all sorts of things.
Yeah, but is that the point? I mean, who taught you? Who was behind you teaching you?
Who was behind me teaching me? I mean, it wasn't like my parents, but like it was literally just people just that I knew that were older that were teaching me to, older friends teaching me to, do just wrong, stupid stuff. Period. I thought it was okay to do it, so I did it. When you're 12, listen, when you're like 17, 18, 19, and 20 years old, you think you're unbelievable, like things are just, there's nothing wrong with you. You can do whatever. Okay. And that's literally what I did.
Yeah, but who fucking clipped you behind the ears and said, no, that's not good? Who did that for you?
My father.
Congratulations. Bingo. That's why, Brucey, that's why you are who you are today. It's because of your father.
Hey, what's
that's
up,
a big deal.
Biggie?
Man, that's a big deal. That's
a
really big deal.
Because I could be my age and still doing the same stuff. And how would that look? That would look terrible. How would that be? I could really be just screwing up my life like it's no tomorrow at my age right now, doing the same dumb stuff, which I would never do. But if I was, I literally would be sitting out in the street homeless, or probably locked up in a jail somewhere. Well, you gotta have somebody pull you back. Oh, go ahead, Kevin. Sorry, brother.
No problem. I was saying, luckily, we can learn from our mistakes and not do it again. And hopefully we have a friend or friends around us to question us and tell us or guide us. You're not doing good decisions. You ought to do it this way. And then, we got a lot of good people out there being a friend and telling us how to change your way of thinking.
Well, I know that. I mean, I've got my wife now. Literally, she'll hold me accountable, and I respect that. And then the friends that I have met and stuff in real life over in the Philippines, literally, they'll say, hey, if you're doing something that's not right, believe me, they're going to speak up. That's what I always respect about Graham. He will tell you, man, or Big E, they will tell you, man, if you're doing something that's that's legitimately stupid, and you know you shouldn't be doing it, they're gonna give you their opinion about it and tell you, man, stop that. You got to listen to people. That's the thing. Listen. We've all got to listen.
Well, especially I'll tell you again, these people, they've been around and they've been to different things, and they already probably done maybe a mistake or two, so they already know don't go down that path, don't go down the rabbit hole. So hopefully people are gonna give you sound advice.
Exactly. Yeah.
Instead of people on the internet just giving you stupid advice, giving you stupid things, and they don't know what the hell they're talking about. So hopefully we are smart enough not to listen to certain people or to listen to certain people. But again, it's not good that we keep on making the same mistake over and over and over again. Because you're not learning if you keep on making a mistake.
Yeah, and Big E said that you've changed basically like get the reward for the change, man, of being over, since you've been over in Asia. Like, you're happy. I can see that.
Again,
I was happy too when I was in the Philippines.
Oh yeah. Well, I've been off my meds. I don't have no meds in my blood system. My head is a lot clearer. I have made mistakes since I've been here, but I do got people that's watching my back, are helping me out time to time. So again, it's good to have people that are on your side. And
right. Yeah. Yeah.
Only you can change. They can't change for you.
It's a good thing, Kevin. Like, you're gonna make mistakes. I mean, geez, things happen, but if you got somebody that's gonna
ring the bell.
Don't ring the bell, Kevin. Never. Yeah, don't ring the bell.
Oh, I done it. But I'll never. I have people ring the bell and pull the horn, and I go, "Oh, he must be a newbie." But again, you have to live within your means. You can't act like a high roller, and you're not a high roller. You have to be realistic.
That five star life, huh, Kevin?
There you go, buddy. Well, again, I'm not Big E. I am not Mick Fisher. I am not Captain Billy Jack. I am not Ricky Drama, Sick Grandpa. So I had to realize that myself.
I'm not a 5-star. I'm not living 5-star either. But it's the point. The point is, Kevin, is that you are happy. I see it. I know Big E, Graham sees it. Everybody sees it that you're happy, man. It's the same with me, man. Like, things have changed. Like, literally, I took off medicine that I didn't take when I was over in the Philippines. They're like, stop taking this crap. You don't need this. This is horrible for you. And that's it. So I did that. And even my health being over there, different diet, my health is, when I came back here, I even had to see my doctor. He's like, what the hell happened to you?
Yeah.
But again, I'm proud of you, Kevin. I'm really proud of you, man. And I'm glad that you're enjoying your life. And don't let anybody, okay? And don't let anybody, try to put you down for that. That you're not somebody. You're a good man. You've always been a good person to me. So don't let anybody try to ruin your enjoyment, man, of your life right now, man, because you're doing good.
Pop your bubble.
Right.
Stop pissing in his pocket, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, piss in his pocket.
But again, just live your own life. If you make a mistake, learn from your mistakes and brush yourself off and keep going ahead. Don't go backwards. Keep on going ahead.
Yeah, of course. I mean, let's be real. We all make mistakes.
Sure.
I made one. I made one. I think it was in 1979. But you got to go forward.
There you go.
1979.
Yeah, you guys.
Wow, that's the year I was born.
Maybe that was a mistake.
Never a mistake.
All right, Kevin, I'm going to jump down, man. Thank you for letting me come on your panel. Graham, it's always good to see you, man. It's good to see you, Kevin, and keep doing what you're doing, man, because you're the inspiration that people can look at, man. Literally. If I can do it, you're already there. If I can do it, anybody can do it if they put their mind to it. And obviously,
right.
Whatever. Save up, and when you have enough, go travel, man. Travel's a fun thing to do. So take care, guys.
All right, my friend. Thank you for coming out. Have a good weekend.
Well, I'm thinking the same thing.
Again.
Go
on. Life is what you make of it. If you're going to be a prick and an asshole, that's what life is going to treat you as, because, you're not going to change. But if you have good motivation, if you have a good attitude in life, you're going to keep on succeeding and you're going to keep on moving ahead. But if you're a hater and you're spilling false information to people and everything, or if you just don't give a shit and you just want to make everybody miserable, and because they're not living a good lifestyle, it's not my fault. So don't blame me for your problems.
That's a big one. That's a big one, Kev. Because I've seen, and you've seen, we've both seen, there's a bunch of idiots, I don't know whether they're living in the basement or whatever they're doing, and they've always been degrading. They've always been fucking knocking everybody. And they can do that, that's fine. But at the end of the day, they don't progress. They don't move forward. All right? There's a bunch of people that fucking
stagnant.
No, think about what I'm saying. There's a bunch of fucking whingers that carried on about you living in Kentucky and that's it, you're fucked and you never get it forward, blah, blah, blah. And then surprise, surprise, you turn up in Southeast Asia. Wow. It's like magic. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, if you didn't have the motivation, you would never do that. You'd still be stuck in that fucking lake, right, at your auntie's place. You'd still be stuck there. But you had the motivation, so you had a bit of giddy up, and off you go. That's what a bunch of people don't understand. You need to have something inside yourself. You just need it, and you'll move forward. If you don't move forward, what are you going to do? You're just going to fucking self-destruct?
More or less. You're not going to go nowhere. You're not going to grow, and you're just going to be stagnant.
Exactly. Right? And there's fuckers out there that go, oh, you went there and you did this big deal, blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? It's a fucking big deal when they didn't do it.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm going to jump off.
There are a lot of haters out there. You don't have to listen to them. Just turn them off.
Exactly. So anyway, I'm going to jump off, Kevy. But
yep.
but you should know that people like me appreciate at least you made an effort.
You bet. I appreciate the good thoughts. Thank you.
Okay, we're done.
All right, my friend. Thank you for coming up. Thanks for hanging out with us. Always a pleasure to have Graham come up. Bruce, Big E, Mick Fisher, all of these good people. It's always nice for them to come up and hang out. But matter of fact, somebody sent me. I'll share it with you. I'm not going to post it, but I will share it with you because that's what I do. Okay, it is quite comical. A person that made this, he knows how to do different kinds of things. And again, I am not a big fan of this individual, but he put forth the effort. Oh, just a moment, I got to do something. Okay, wait. There we go. gotta fix it a little bit. Gotta modify. You don't want people to. Okay, wait. There we go. Oh. There we go.
Frankie found a deal he couldn't ignore. He bought a house on the south with a big old grin. Said real estate's easy, let the anthills all begin. Oh, thank you, Frankie. Your roof will always leak and your porch drains. She's a ball coach, but you're not. But you married someone who isn't you. Who's forgot? You lost every day with a sneer and a glare, spewing hate, but nobody is there except for his career. Wear short socks and sandals like you just don't care. This man needs a big
Yeah, that got sent to me. I thought it was little bit entertaining. Little bit entertaining. Again, the person put a lot of work into it, so I just he asked me to post it, and I said I'm not going to post it. But I'll let it go on air for a moment. But again, you guys, what time is it? 1 more minute. Thank you guys for coming out. Thanks for hanging out. Does anybody else want to come up? Big A, do you want to come up and say howdy? I'll put the link out one more time. But yeah, you guys, thanks for coming out. Thanks for hanging out with us. Yeah, you guys. Oh, let me fix. There we go. There we go. Yeah, thanks for coming out. Thanks for hanging out with us. Again, do people get treated like rock stars when they go to foreign countries? You could ask Bruce. You could ask Big E. You could ask Mick Fisher. Mick Fisher is a good example. I'm sure he gets when we were together. He he had a lot of followers, pretty ladies. He held himself very well. He had good composure. So yes, of course, people treat you good when you look good, when you handle yourself good, when you look good. I got treated like a rock star wherever I went. Again, you just have to have good motivation. You have to have good mindset. And you just do what you want to do without hurting people. Yeah, Mick Fisher's a good guy. Big E's a good guy. Captain Billy Jack is a real good guy. Again, Flying Circus is a good guy. There's a lot of good people out there. I'm not trying to be a cheerleader for these people, but only actions speak for themselves, you know. But again, you guys, go out, enjoy your life, mind your own business. Don't worry about who is doing what. It's not your business. Nobody cares what Big E's doing. Nobody cares what Mick Fisher is, how much weight he can push. Nobody cares how many beautiful women he has in a night or in a week. So again, only care about yourself, your family. I think that's more or less put in a nutshell. Care about your family, care about yourself, mind your own business, and people are not going to do lawsuits against you. People are not going to do police blogs on you. If you just mind your own business and walk away from the BS. But some people can't walk away. So yeah, you guys, enjoy your life. Enjoy what you're doing. Have a good time. Be motivated. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. And that's really all that we need to do is kick back and enjoy our own life. I'm enjoying my life no matter what I do. I know I'm not in a 5-star hotel. I might be in a 2-star, a 3-star at least. The food I eat is my own business. It's not your business. I got ramen noodles for late night or early in the morning. I get up and I'm hungry and I don't want to go downstairs when it's raining out. It's my business. I'm healthy. I got my own feet. Some individual saying I got my feet cut off. Oh, but you know, I don't have a problem getting it up. I don't have a problem meeting women. Oh, I have taken enhancers for experimental use only, because people ask me, have you tried this? Have you tried that? And I go, no, not yet. But you know, yeah. Have a good time with your life. Have a good time with meeting people. Have a good time doing a meet and greet. Again, you guys, have a good time in your life. Because life is short, and you know, being on the keyboard, bashing people because they're not living the dream, don't mean that you don't have to be living the dream. Yeah, Captain Billy Jack is killing it out there. He's been all over now, and he is doing a good job, and he's a good inspiration person to watch. Timmy, thank you for coming out. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good weekend. Flying Circus. Be strong. Have a good week. If you're on vacation, have a drink, have a good time. Big E's always killing it. McFisher's always killing it. Pennsylvania Trucker will be killing it one day. He's out working hard, delivering goods to all of you good people all over the world. So again, there are a lot of hard-working people, and they need good recognition. Kevin, you need to learn how to pour water into a cup. Well, I like tea. I like coffee a whole lot better. But everybody has their own. People have their own whatever they want. Tea bags into for 25 miles. Okay. Again, don't worry about the other guy. It's not my job to worry about what the hell other people what negative people are doing. Just worry about yourself. That's the key word. Worry about yourself. And don't wake up, hurry up and looking on the internet. Who's doing what? Who cares what people are doing? Who cares that people are getting treated like a rock star? You know, your time has already passed. And just keep your mouth shut, and hopefully things are going to go good for you. Or you keep on opening up your mouth and spilling hate, and your karma is going to bite you. Again, you guys, thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button. Did I get any super chat today? That's a joke. But again, be happy. Eat, drink, and be merry. For tomorrow, you don't know what's going to happen. So live life to the fullest. I think that's a key word. Live your life to the fullest. And don't care what somebody else is doing, especially somebody that you never met. If you met the person and he's talking shit about you, then that's different. But if you never met the individual, don't worry about it because they are not relevant. Thank you guys for coming out. Flying Circus, have a good weekend. Chris, Big E, Pennsylvania Trucker, thank you guys for coming out. Pennsylvania Truck is working. I just talked to him earlier today. But, yeah, you guys. Lefty all around. Any new, I don't know about, I have no idea, my friend. Be well. I am killing it on my health. I am having, like I said, I lost a lot of weight. It's okay if you gain a little bit of weight. You're on vacation. You are living the dream. You are doing a good job. You don't see me smoking. You know, I'm drinking water. You know, there's more water. You know, I am minding my own business. I am having a good time. And it's all about me. I talk to my kids, my daughters, and my sons. They are all doing good. I mean, you don't see me popping a cigarette. You don't see me popping dangerous medicine in my mouth if I can sleep or if I can be controlled. Yeah, drop the pills. Get away from the pills and live your life. Don't be a prisoner of pharmaceuticals. Just have a good time. Thank you guys for coming out. Lefty all around. I hope you're doing good. where you're at up in Vancouver? Yeah, I know you're on. I talked to you offline. Yeah. Again, flying circus. I, you know, get out, do a little walking around, walk the doggy, have a glass of wine. Wine is good. Jesus drank it. No, but just get out, have a good time. You don't smoke. Oh, I don't smoke. No. I don't smoke anything. I don't smoke weed. I don't do any kind of drugs. Um, yeah, I am in, like I said, no blood pressure pills, no diabetes, whatever they take. And yeah, I left, I brought my pills with me, and when I'm out, I am out and I feel good. I am energized. Of course, when you get older, none of us sleep good. None of us sleep good. But don't take a nap during the day and you can sleep good at night. I learned that already. When I was on my medicine, my weight loss medicine, it made me drowsy. That was one of the side effects. It made you sleepy. But since I've been off of it, I don't take a nap during the day. Again, maybe I did go down to 260 pounds when I weighed myself 2 months ago when I came back from Vietnam. So yeah, I'm happy. I am doing good. My lungs don't have no tar and nicotine built up in it like a tar on the road or up on the roof. Yeah, you guys, practice what you preach. Practice what you preach. Flying circus. I'm sure you have a very lovely lady, my friend. Keep on being happy. Keep on being happy. Bruce, thank you for coming up. Graham, thank you for coming up. There you go, my friend. Just sleep when you want to go to sleep. You don't have to, do what other people preach to you. Just do whatever you want to do. If you feel tired, if you feel ill, go to a doctor and get a real doctor and get a diagnosis. Good for you, Flying Circus. I'm going to let you guys go. Again, thank you guys for coming out. Thanks for hanging out with us. Very good show tonight. Nobody mentioned the little guy, so that's always good. Out of mind, out of sight, out of mind. And just have a good time doing what you want to do. There you go, my friend Jim. All right, you guys, I'll talk to you all later on. Have a good weekend. Be safe. Be happy. All right, you guys, thank you for coming out. Good job, you guys. Turning stuff off. There we go.